Keller's blood. He's a third-generation excavator at Glacial Lakes Excavating. He can do it all. Water lines, check. Septic tanks, check. Farm.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do.
Check. Go get it. Ah!
Pass intended for Rain, broke up by number 7, Dawson Lanchin. Brings up 4th down for the Braves.
Number 9. That was definitely number 9 on the
check
breakup.
That was Tucker Keller. And my glasses on upside down.
Well, they always say the eyesight and then the hearing. Mine's been the brain. Go get it. Somebody got credit for it at least.
Keller gets stood up on the line of scrimmage.
Hey, we're live.
We are live.
All right, we finally got some audio in here. Sorry about that. We had a little bit of an issue with our audio. Finally got the right button pushed. We are deep into this first half as the Falcons are trailing 20-0 now to the Britton Hecla Braves. Trying to get something going on the offensive end.
Lanchin's pass is incomplete to number 5, Lovacek. Going to bring up 3rd and 10.
That's a beautiful night for football, though. I have to say, mosquitoes ain't bad.
The Falcons are going to come to the line. They're going to be 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 wide receivers to the right. Lanchin in the shotgun. Looks to pass over the head of Conkey on the swing, and that ball's going to fall incomplete. It's going to be a 3rd down and 10. We have 1:05 to go in the first quarter. Falcons trail 20-0 here as we welcome here Nick Ernst along with Travis Schmidt to call this game for the Florence Henry Falcons.
Thank you for the invite, Travis.
Hey, no problem.
Looks like the Falcons are going to be punting for the 4th time already this first quarter.
Kelly gets a nice punt off the right side. Ball's going to roll a long ways, stay out of the end zone, and it's going to barely get in the end zone, and we're going to have a touchback. Ball's going to be placed on the 15, and Britton Hecla will take it from there. 1st and 10. Looking to extend this lead.
I tell you what, there's been a bright side for the Falcons today. It would be that punter. That punter's having a great night.
That's the bad guy we don't want to have the great night, though.
Unfortunately, Travis, that is correct.
Britton Hecla comes to the line. Wide right, one wide left in the shotgun. Running back on the left hip of the quarterback. Motion. And the quarterback takes the snap. He's going to give to the running back. We're going to have a big hole up the middle. It's going to be a nice gain there. And that is number 13. Correction, that is number Yes, 13. That's Bryce Hawkinson. Hawkinson is a senior running back, 5'7", 160 pounds. He's going to pick up about 15 yards for the Braves, and they're going to have a 1st and 10. 2 wide receivers to the left. Shotgun again for the Braves. Ryan in the shotgun. Motion. Ryan's going to take it. He's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage, and he's going to come down. First beyond the tackle is Dawson Lavacek, and cleaned up by Traylon Sumner.
Ryan with the keeper stood up there by the line of the Falcons.
It was nice to see the Falcons get a little bit of pressure there on the quarterback. We're going to end the first quarter there with a little bit of momentum, 2nd and long.
It's going to be the end of the first quarter, and we're going to have a 20-0 lead for Britton Hecla. We will be right back after this.
Share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. We offer expertise and experience, where your long-term eye care is our concern. State-of-the-art technology, where we never lose sight of quality. Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota.
All right, welcome back to quarter number 2 action here, as on the last play, Britton Hecla took about a 1.5 yard loss. They're going to give it off to Hawkinson. Hawkins is going to look to cut back to the left, and he's going to have a wide open shot, and that's going to be about a 53-yard touchdown run from Bryce Hawkinson to put the lead now for the Britton Hecla Braves, 26-0.
55-yard run there.
That was a tough one to watch there on 2nd and long. Found a seam and did the rest of the work.
He made a nice cut back there. He found that nice lane, and linebackers didn't quite fill for the Falcons, and he took that one to the house. We're going to try to kick the extra point here for the 3rd time. Ball's going to go right through. That kick is by 16. That's Lofton Herr. He's a sophomore, and that ball's going to go through, and it's going to be 27-0 now in favor of the Braves. We'll take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Part in high school sports or activities.
Transform your fitness journey at Apex Training in Watertown. Our unique studio offers targeted group training classes designed to meet your specific health goals. Specializing in strength training, agility, and injury prevention, we use diverse equipment to help you build strength and enhance performance. Whether you're aiming for sport-specific skills or overall fitness, our expert trainers will guide you with our specialized workouts to prevent common injuries. Experience affordable, effective training at Apex Training and reach your peak potential today.
Welcome back to Henry for this matchup between the Britton Hecla Braves and the Florence Henry Falcons. Britton Hecla is going to look to kick it off to the Falcons, and the Falcons need to find something that works for them, as the offense has been a little bit stagnant. They tried to spread it open a little bit last offensive series, didn't quite make it for them. Kickoff goes to Lavacek. Lavacek looking to bring it up the middle. He's going to take a nice hit from a four Braves. He's going to go down at about the 20-yard line. That's where the Falcons are going to start. 1st and 10 as we get going here in the second quarter. 11:43 to go, down 27-0.
The Falcons here will be looking for their first down of the ball game. We'll have to see if they're looking to pass here, start off the drive, or get right back to that run game.
Just got to look at positives here, I think, for the Falcons. Falcons are going to go trips to the right. They're going to go a single wide receiver to the left. Lanchin's going to be in the shotgun with Conkey behind him. Looks to give it off to Conkey. Looks like a fumble on the play, and that's exactly what the Falcons did not need, as it is recovered by the Braves. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Braves from about the 16, 17-yard line.
A little miscommunication there between the quarterback and the running back, and unfortunately the Braves are right back in scoring position.
The snap was a little high. That didn't quite help the timing. The timing was completely thrown off, and Lanchin put it on the hip of Conkey, and it just fell to the ground. Britton Hecla is looking to extend this lead. They're going to be wide to the right. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to have a fullback on his left and a running back behind him. He's going to give to the fullback. He's going to have a wide open room up the middle, and it's going to be a 16-yard touchdown run, an extension of the lead from the Britton Hecla Braves, and it's going to be 33-0 now in favor of Britton Hecla. Again, Britton Hecla is going to look to kick the extra point from her. They're going to have a little fumble of the snap. They're going to look to go for 2 here. The holder is going to throw it deep in the end zone, and he's going to try to throw it through the upright himself, but you need to kick it for it to score. It did bounce off, and it's going to be no good. And your score, 33-0 with 11:31 to go in the second quarter. We'll take a short break, and we'll be right back.
When something happens to your car.
And welcome back. And again, the Braves are going to kick to the Falcons. Feels like this has been a common theme today. Ball's going to be kicked deep. It's going to be taken by Tucker Keller. Tucker Keller is going to look for a seam to the left side. He's going to find himself a hole. He's going to get himself a good return all the way back out to the 36-yard line, and that's the one bonus thing that we've had going on now for the Falcons. Hopefully we can build off that and get a offensive drive going here.
The Falcons will look to refocus after that fumble last possession.
We'll see if the Falcons look to change their little things, and this time they're going to come out with 3 wide to the right and 2 to the left. Nobody in the backfield and Lanchin in the shotgun. It's going to be a lot of guys coming and did not have much time, as I feel like that was something that they watched on tape, and that was their game plan. When we go to a 3-man line, they're bringing 5.
I agree, Coach. Looks like they're bringing one more guy than we can block every single time. When we get to empty, they're just bringing 4 or 5 guys up front, making us get the ball out quickly.
Wide receivers are going to have to be looking right away because that ball's going to be coming hot. There should be people if they can get separation in the secondary, we should have wide receivers that are open when they're bringing that many guys.
While Britton Hecla is sitting in a 2 high.
The Falcons are going to come out 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Lanchin in the shotgun. Conkey is going to be behind Lanchin. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look to pass. And it's going to be down the middle, and it's going to be incomplete, just a little bit high. Tucker Keller had a step on the D-back, but it just could not make that connection. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 now for the Florence Henry Falcons. Big first down here if we can convert, or even get yourself a decent amount of yards here so you have a chance to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that ball was right there. Just missed him a little bit to the inside.
Falcons are going to break the huddle. They're going to come out with a wide receiver, 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Lanchin in the shotgun again with Conkey behind him. 4 on the line. Lanchin takes the snap, and he's going to have a nice pass over to Keller, and it's going to be a nice play by the D-back, and they're going to throw a flag on him, and it's going to be a defensive pass interference here on the Britton Hecla Braves. It's going to give the Falcons their first down of the game.
It actually looked like the Falcons went right back to the well and called the same play.
He had the step on him again. The DB was just there just a tad early. Lanchin lofted that one a little bit. I think if he would have put a little bit of mustard on that, he would have had Tucker Keller in stride, and he could have had a chance to go to the house. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Lanchin in the shotgun with Conkey on his backside. And it's going to be given off to Conkey. Conkey's going to have room up the right side, but that closes in a hurry. That was a nice fill from the linebacker there for Britton Hecla, and we're going to only get maybe a 1-yard gain here.
It looked like he had room for 2, 3, 4 yards there, but hole was quick.
That hole closed fast. The Falcons are trying to get that run game going. They couldn't get it when they're in the bunch of that double wing, so now they're trying to spread them out a little bit, but Britton Hecla looks like they are fast in their linebacker core. 2 to the left, 1 to the right for the wide receivers. Lanchin in the shotgun again with Conkey behind him. Lanchin's going to take the pass. He's looking to pass. He's going to go run out of the pocket to the left side, trying to get to the corner. Does not quite get there. He's going to have roughly a 2-yard gain. It's going to be about 3rd and 7 now for the Florence Henry Falcons.
Nice little toughness shown there by that quarterback. He put his shoulder down. He didn't look to get out of bounds. He picked up 2 or 3.
Lanchin's been leading this crew for 3 years now. He is now a senior, so he has seen plenty of games now for the Falcons as the quarterback, as the leader in that huddle. As he brings it back to the huddle, the Falcons are going to break the huddle. They're going to go again with 2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Lanchin in the shotgun with Conkey straight behind him. Going to take the snap, giving off to Conkey. There's going to be absolutely 0 room as we're going to lose about 2.5 yards. And it's going to be about 4th and 9.5.
Without having a field goal kicker, I'm going to assume that the Falcons, especially with the current score being what it is, they're going to go for it here.
I don't think we have a choice.
I'm going to guess they're going to go ahead and spread it out a little bit. Hopefully they keep a tight end and a running back in to block, because we've seen what happens when they don't.
Britton Hecla brings a lot. But I think if we can get Tucker Keller to beat that step on that post here again. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. Lanchin is going to be in the shotgun all by himself with 4 linemen. Britton Hecla is going to bring 4. It's going to be swinging out to Conkey, and Conkey is going to go right off the hands, incomplete, and we're going to turn the ball over, and it's going to go 1st down and 10 for the Britton Hecla Braves, as Britton Hecla's again looking to extend this commanding lead in the second quarter with 8:58 to go, leading 33-0.
The ball did hit the running back there in the hands. It was a nice throw, but even if he caught it, he wasn't going to get 9 or 10 yards.
Britton Hecla's going wide to the left, wide to the right. They're going to be in the shotgun with their running back on his back. It's going to be a
speed
option play, and there's absolutely no Falcons. We're going to try to dive for the saving of the touchdown, and we do get the running back down at about the 3-yard line, but he's going to have for 53-yard gain there roughly, and another big gain by the Britton Hecla Braves.
That man-to-man cover 0 on defense right there. It brings a lot of guys up to the line of scrimmage and tries to help with the run game, but unfortunately it does leave a big gaping field.
And they exploit it very well. Britton Hecla, quarterback under center. He's going to look to throw it to the wide open tight end after the fake. Nobody's guarding the tight end. We're going to have another touchdown for the Britton Hecla Braves.
Another one of those situations where you're in man-to-man and then a tight end gets lost in communication with a little bit of motion. I wouldn't be surprised here if the Falcons get out of man-to-man, try to go with a little bit of cover zone.
That brings the score 39-0 as the Britton Hecla Braves look to kick the extra point here. And they're going to get that thing through, and it's going to be 40-0 now in favor of the Britton Hecla Braves. And we will be right back here soon.
You might say,
ugh, come on. on.
Seriously? This is so extra.
But what you could say is,
like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Wishart Insurance is an independent, family-owned insurance agency. Our passion is caring for people. Wishart Insurance will take the time to answer.
I don't know how.
The music must have been what was taking out the power from
We
the lights.
had a little bit of a light problem. We are seeing the light again, and Britton Hecla is going to kick off to the Falcons, and the ball's going to go down to Tucker Keller. Tucker Keller looks to bring it back. He's going to get it back to about the 20-yard line, roughly right about the 20-yard line. Falcons are going to be 1st and 10, looking to build some momentum here as they are trailing 40-0 with 8:23 to go in the second quarter.
The Falcons need to, just for their own sake, get 1 or 2 first downs here.
Prolong a drive.
Yes.
Like, get yourself like you said, a couple first downs, run some clock off of this thing. Hopefully, they never know. Maybe they can get into the end zone in the end of it, but just looking for some positives right now, I think, for the Falcons.
And they're back in double wing to start this drive.
We haven't seen a whole lot of success out of this yet. We'll see if it changes a little bit. Looking for a little misdirection, and it runs right into the Britton Hecla Braves, and we're going to have a loss of about a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
As the Falcons tried to do a little bit of misdirection, and the Braves stayed home nicely and took that away without even a question. Falcons are going to break the huddle. They look like they're going to come out again in the double wing. Lanchin's going to be under center. Conkey in the backfield. Going to have some motion from left to right. We're going to be fake toss. Oh man. It's going to be a interception by the Britton Hecla Braves, and he's going to take it to the house. That was number 11, Graham Fosness. Snatched that thing right out of the air and went to the end zone for another touchdown for the Britton Hecla Braves as they take a 46-0 lead now.
That's just another one of those things that they saw on film. The Florence Henry Falcons have kind of lived a little bit on that little slant pass out of the backfield, out of the double wing.
You're right. They've seen some success on that, and we're going to have the extra point blocked. And that's a bonus for the Falcons as the Braves are not successful. And we are with 7:36 to go in the second quarter. 46, Britton Hecla, 0, Florence Henry. We'll be back shortly.
Answer all of your insurance questions and assist you and your family in choosing coverage that will protect you. We take pride in knowing that our family is working hard for your family. We are your insurance family. We are located at 922 West Kemp Avenue in Watertown, South Dakota, with locations in Clark, Willow Lake, and Brookings.
At Active Heating, you could say we specialize in comfort, heating and air conditioning, plumbing, air and water quality.
All right, welcome back to Henry. Britton Hecla is going to kick off to the Falcons one more time. It's going to be a nice boot there from the Braves as the ball is going to go into the end zone for a touchback. And Florence Henry is going to take the ball 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. As we keep kind of saying it, and it doesn't happen, find some momentum here. Down 46-0. We got to find something that is a positive for the Falcons.
This may be their one last opportunity to do so here, Schmidt.
I feel like there's a lot of points going up and not a lot of time coming off the scoreboard.
We got 7 minutes and 36 seconds here still remaining in the second quarter. The Falcons are still in the huddle.
They're going to try to go to a little bit of the spread again. We're going to have 2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the correction, 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. Tight end's going to be on the left side. Lanchin's in the shotgun with Conkey right behind him. He's going to be given off to Conkey. He's going to find a little bit of room to run, and he's not quite going to get there as the linebackers again from the Braves close in on Conkey. But Conkey is going to get a 4-yard, 3.5, 4-yard gain. We'll give him a 4-yard gain. How about that? 2nd and 6 now for the Florence Henry Falcons as a nice little run on first down.
I actually think that was probably the nicest run of the night so far here for the Falcons.
We're going to have a timeout on the field by Florence Henry. 7:12 to go. 46-0 in favor of Britton Hecla. We'll be back here in a little bit.
Active Heating is ready. Too hot or too cold? Our certified comfort experts for Coleman Heating and Cooling Equipment can help. Don't let a leak drain your bank account. Our plumbers can handle it. Improve your air and water quality with an air purifier and reverse osmosis system from Active Heating, your local Coleman dealer. Active Heating of Watertown and Brookings, your comfort experts.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At AgTegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
Welcome back to Henry as Florence Henry is 2 wide left, 1 wide to the right. Lanchin in the shotgun, looking to pass. He's going to have a guy over the middle, and Lavacek's going to run right into the middle linebacker, and the ball's going to go fall incomplete. 3rd down and 6 now for the Falcons.
I will say Dawson had plenty of the time in the pocket there to make a nice throw downfield.
He did have a nice little pocket there. They gave him a little bit of time, and he was able to scan the wide receivers for the Falcons. It's just that happened that Lavacek ran directly into not a small middle linebacker for the Britton Hecla Braves.
And another score from the area here. We have Watertown currently down 21-0 with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Florence Henry's going to come out with 2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Shotgun with the running back on Lanchin's left hip, and that's going to be a pass thrown to Bo Hemmingson off the hands of Bo Hemmingson. That ball falls incomplete.
If he was able to bring that in there, that would have been a first down. That was a nice little, once again, nice little pocket for him to throw from, man. That was a nice throw.
4th and 6, and it looks like the Falcons might be in punt formation here.
I'm hoping they told the punter to kick the ball out of bounds. This punt return has been killing the Falcons all night.
Don't disagree. The speed of Britton Hecla is a little bit overmatched for the Falcons tonight. Carson Kelly's in punt formation. He's going to look to boom this one. He gets this one. It's going to be right down the middle of the field. But we're going to have some good coverage there, and the Falcons are going to down the ball at about the 37-yard line, and Britton Hecla is going to go from there. First down and 10, up 46-0 with 6:54 to go in the second quarter.
And we have another score locally. We have Waverly South Shore up 12-0 over Waubay Summit with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Hamlin's also up 28-0 over GPL with 8 minutes left in the second quarter.
Britton Hecla is going to break, cuddle, and come with one wide receiver to the left and one wide receiver to the right. They're going to be in shotgun formation with the running back on or behind the quarterback. We're going to motion from left to right or right to left. It's going to be an option to the right side, and the Florence Henry Falcons fill that hole very, very well for a loss of about 1 yard on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 11 now for the Britton Hecla Braves.
The Falcons there did a much nicer job against that speed option. It burnt them a couple times earlier in the game, but they were there at 3 guys there to take that one away.
We're going to have a timeout on the field from Florence Henry. They're going to take their second timeout of the half, and it's going to be again, 46-0 with 6:39 to go, and we'll be right back here shortly.
Experience insurance the way it should be with Put Off Insurance Agency in Watertown. Established in 1995, we blend modern efficiency with old-fashioned customer service. As a locally owned, independent agency, our experienced agents specialize in both commercial and personal insurance, ensuring you get the expertise you deserve. At Put Off Insurance, you'll always speak directly with an agent. Call us today, 605-886-9319, proudly supporting Florence Henry Student.
All right, welcome back as we have wide left, wide right, motion from right to left. We're going to give the jet sweep to 27, and he's going to have a lot of room, and he is going to go all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. That's going to be Jade Tischer.
Number 27 for the Braves, Tischer, with about a 45-yard touchdown.
Roughly about a 50-ish yard touchdown run there by Tischer. 58 sounds good, Randy. Okay. I agree. 58-yard touchdown run from Tischer.
I think they were at the 37 previously, so I believe it was a 43-yard touchdown.
Just kidding, 43. They're at 37.
That's why we have a math teacher in the booth tonight, folks.
Extra points good. 6:29 to go. 53. Britton Hecla 0. Florence Henry, as we're going to go for a short break.
Athletic and events should Put Off Insurance, where your coverage is our only business.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
All right, welcome back. Britton Hecla is kicking off to the Falcons again. We have a lot of the backups on the field right now for both teams. Ball's going to be kicked deep. It's going to be not taken by number 41. That's Kaysen Mishke. The ball's going to go into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. And the Florence Henry Falcons are going to start on their own 15, 1st and 10, as Florence Henry needs to score here if they want to attempt to go past halftime. We're going to have a timeout on the field, as I believe Britton Hecla is probably looking to get in some of their second teamers and get them sorted up 53-0 with 6:29 to go, and we'll take a quick break one more time.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you
Welcome back to Henry as Florence Henry comes out in the double wing. And we're going to have a pitch to Mishke. Mishke's going to go down right end. He's going to fall, and he's going to lose about 3 yards on the play.
Number 41, Mishke, with the call.
Again, the Falcons need to score here if they want to keep this one alive. We still have 6:15 to go. Have to get to halftime, but if we get to halftime with a 50-point lead, the ball game is over. We're going to have a officials timeout on the field as a Florence Henry Falcon is down, getting looked at by the coaching staff now from the Falcons. And the magic eraser came out, and he's fine. We're going to go back into the huddle. They're going to break huddle. They're going to come back out into the double wing again for the Falcons. Zach Schrader is under center now for the Falcons. In the double wing. He's going to take the snap. We're going to have a motion from right to left. We're going to give up the middle. Timing is a little bit off there again. And you see a lot more white jerseys than you see blue jerseys. And again, we're going to have another loss on the play. It's going to be about 3rd and 15.
That play never had a chance from the beginning there. It just, you could just tell that there was a lot of confusion on the field. Neither wing back knew when to motion or who was motioning. There's just a little bit of lack of communication out there for the blue.
You could you turn your lights off on that Suburban there, please? On the south end of the field. Gray Suburban by the
the JV has had a JV game and a jamboree, so they have a couple games under their belt. Obviously, your second team doesn't get near as many snaps in practice, and good thing they're out there now to try to get that timing down for the Falcons.
And things are just different on Friday night under the lights.
You are correct, and we're going to have quarterback's going to try to go off the left side. He's going to have nowhere to go. Zach Schrader on the carry for the Falcons. He is going to lose another 5. And we're going to have 4th and 20, as I would assume we're going to go in punt formation for the Falcons. 4th and 20 from their own 5-yard line.
Brent Hecla currently does not have a punt returner back.
Carson Kelly is in punt formation for the Falcons.
All 9 Braves are up.
Snap to Kelly. Kelly's going to get a nice punt off. He's going to, hopefully that thing's going to roll forever. Let it go.
Yep, that's going to help the average a little bit.
This is where we struggle with all the rain we've gotten this year. The ground's a little soft. It did kill it a little bit. Didn't roll near as much as it would on a dry year. But we're going to have 1st and 10 now for the Britton Hecla Braves. They're going to have it at about the 37-yard line.
That's what I thought.
Let's see what the Britton Hecla Braves JV unit can put together here for a drive.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field as Britton Hecla wants to assemble their JV unit for offense. We'll be back here shortly.
Has problems? Call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Excavating runs in Luke Keller's blood. He's a 3rd-generation excavator at Glacial Lakes Excavating. He can do it all. Water lines, check. Septic tanks, check. Farm hydrants, check. Drain fields, check. Basements and footings, check. And more. Luke is your reliable excavator. He's out of Wallace, South Dakota. Contact Luke at Glacial Lakes Excavating, 605.
Again, we're back here in Henry as Britton Hecla is going to take the snap, and there's going to be a lot of room for the Britton Hecla running back, and he's going to go for about 12, 13 yards, and he's going to have a 1st down.
Picks up about.
It's a nice little kick out there from the right guard, and he opened up a nice little lane.
Britton Hecla is going to come to the line again, 2 wide to the left in the shotgun with the running back behind the quarterback. He's going to give off to the running back. That's going to be number 40 That is Max Souther. He's going to be taken out of bounds. It looks like for about a no gain on the play.
Zach Schroeder did a nice job coming off his block over there on the edge and stopping that run for no gain.
Looks like about a half. Let's give him a football gain on the play.
Who's our down marker guy over there?
And we're going to have 2nd and 9 now for a long 9 for the Britton Hecla Braves with 3:09 to go, up 53-0. Quarterback's going to take it. He's going to find off to the right side. We're going to have a couple missed tackles, and he's going to get brought down. Looks like he's right at the sticks. He's going to be given a first down, so it's going to be a 10-yard gain and a first down for the Britton Hecla Braves.
That was a nice
little clock keeps going.
That was a nice little inspired run there from that JV quarterback.
2:50 to go, 53-0. Britton Hecla does not have to score here, as they're looking to run the clock out of the half and end this ball game.
You know, Schmidt, just as much as anyone else, that those JV kids want to score.
100%.
Friday nights under the lights, they want to score in a varsity game.
And it's kind of hard to deny them that opportunity if they have it.
Once
again, have a nice play off a left edge over there. That looks like number 24, Zach Schrader. He comes up and he sticks the running back, and he's going to get about a 3-yard loss on the play. We'll give it a 4-yard loss on the play. 4-yard loss on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 14 for the Britton Hecla Braves.
4-yard loss for the Braves, 2nd and 14.
That's probably one of the best defensive plays I saw tonight.
I like seeing the fire there from that JV. He had two nice stick'ems over there on that left side.
Zach shed that block nicely, and he went looking to initiate that contact with the running back there as well. 2 wide to the right in the shotgun formation. We're going to look to quarterback's going to look off the left side, and that's going to be another loss on the play. That's going to be number 28.
That's Borns.
And that's Broden Borns for the tackle for a loss again for the Falcons, as we are at about 3rd and 18, long 18 here for the Britton Hecla Braves. 1:24 to go, 53-0. Britton Hecla has the lead, looking to run this clock out to end this ball game here in the first half. Again, given off to the running back. Another nice play from Zach Schrader as he steps up for another loss.
Another nice tackle on number 40.
I tell you what, Schmidt, I know this is only the JV action of the game, but Zach Schrader is definitely making a claim for Defensive Player of the Week there for the Falcons.
I do not disagree with you, as he is coming up. Britton Hecla is going to try to kick a field goal here. They're really at no. I mean, it's a win-win situation for them. They miss it. The ball's going to be placed at the 15-yard line if it goes into the end zone, and the Florence Henry Falcons are going to put somebody back to attempt to return this one for the Braves. 30 seconds to go, 53-0 as they're trying to go for a field goal here. And it's going to be a long field goal. That's going to be way short. It's going to be try to be returned by, that looks like Mischke. Mischke's actually going to bring it out to the 20-yard line, as that was a smart play by Kason Mischke, because if he would not have brought that out, the ball would have been placed where he caught that thing.
Tackled at the 20, but he rolled to about the 30.
Mischke may have gained more yards in the roll afterwards, though, than he did on the return.
I agree. 19 seconds to go, 53-0. The Florence Henry Falcons, if they want to keep this one going, we need a touchdown right on this play.
And they only have 19 seconds to do it here. Let's go ahead and see what kind of opportunity offensive coordinator Tyler Grasso gives them.
They might get 2 plays here, but this is the play that they got to go on.
I agree.
In the double wing for the Falcons, Zach Schrader under center. We're going to have motion from right to left. Give up the middle. Absolutely nothing going there for number 22, and that is Jackson Schockert. And this looks like we are going to end the game, as the clock is going to run out here on the Florence Henry Falcons. It is going to be a 53-0 win for the Britton Hecla Braves, and this game's going to end at halftime. Nick, thank you for joining me. I wish it was a little bit longer.
I appreciate the opportunity. It was fun. The first time I've been in Henry for a football game in about 3-4 years, and it was fun to come back.
And I'm glad you got to enjoy your off week Now you get to go back to the Castlewood Warriors and see what their season can, after their bye week, see what they can build on and finish your year out strong. Good luck, sir. I look forward to looking at your scores. Hopefully you guys have wins, and so does the Florence Henry Falcons.
Hey, that's all we can hope for. Appreciate it.
Thank you, everybody, for joining in. I'm sorry we had a little bit of difficulty here right away. Finally got it figured out, and we'll see you next week as the Florence Henry Falcons take on the Hamlin Chargers next Friday night at 7 o'clock here in Henry, and we will see you guys later.
520